Am I audible? Yo, everybody, welcome to the uh, final showdown of this epic tournament. We have a very interesting match coming up between We Like Ice Cream and Yellowstone from Manipur.
That's great, Gara. Looks like
Yeah.
we're gonna have a banger match. We will have two teams today. Yellowstone, presumably from Manipur, and I Like Ice Cream. We heard that four of them are from Nagaland, so it's almost gonna be like Manipur versus Nagaland, and this is definitely gonna be exciting. Although not initially planned to be state versus state, but because of the locations of the players, it looks like it is gonna be Manipur versus Nagaland after all. And this is the grand final of the current tournament hosted by ESAN, and I hope the viewers are excited as well. Gara, tell me, like, what have you seen? Um, Anything unique about both the teams during the entire tournament?
Well, this team are definitely some of them are very good and upcoming players to look out for. Uh,
Mhm.
and they have been doing an absolutely amazing job during the the pre-elimination games.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so trust me when I say this. This is going to be a banger. This upcoming match. I think we'll be doing best of five for the finals.
Okay. Well, best of five we have here. Let's predict something. Um, what do you think is gonna be the score? Is it gonna be 3-all, or is it gonna be very neck to neck, like all five of them? Or who do you think is gonna be the dominating one?
My take on this upcoming battle, I am going to go all in, and I'm going to say it's going to be a 3 to 2. Uh, though it's hard to take sides right now, but I'm going to go my pick. If you ask me, I'm going to go with the Yellowstones because I'm just love the name of the team. The Yellowstone, it's something it associate with a certain there is a TV series I love. It's called the Yellowstone, so that's why I'm not going to be biased. But uh, that's something I follow, that Yellowstone. So I'm going to go with Yellowstone 3, and uh, We Like Ice Cream. I'm going to give them 2 games. That's my prediction. That's my take for this next game.
Hmm. Well, I think I like to go the other way around. I feel like maybe I Like Ice Cream could be able to do a clean sweep, but I think the first match, since we have been discussing in the Discord right now, one of the players are missing. So are they really gonna go 4 versus 5?
I think it's going to be a problem for them if it's going to be like that. It's not going to be fair. Of course, it's not going to be fair going against 4v5. So I think there is going to be a controversy here, I would say, because no one would want to fight, 4v5 in a tournament, which is like almost they are here at the final stage of the game, right?
Yeah. I mean,
So yeah,
yeah, if the player isn't making it in time, I guess it won't be wrong. Call it just fair. But if they're
so
confident enough that they're gonna be able to tackle this 4 versus 5, I am nothing but only excited to see how it works out for them.
we are just going to wait and see going how it's going to turn out.
Yeah. And anyways, I want you to tell me, like, so far in the tournament, which team, like, out of both the Yellowstone and I Like Ice Cream, which team have been doing better?
Jenny, that's I'm going to say this. Like I've said before, this team they are very good players, up and coming. They're trying
Mhm.
here. They are here to make a name for themselves. Uh, I actually haven't seen how they play. So this actually is going to be my first time, but I'm sure these people are here to dominate. So we're just
Hmm.
gonna have to wait and see how they perform.
Okay, okay. I wish I had the stats of the entire tournament so far, but I guess it'll just remain a mystery for now, and we both of us will figure it out during the match only. And let's talk about the current meta, Kara. I heard that wh- what am I even saying? I won't say I heard. So yeah, there is this patch recently, I think, um getting all the healers to be more buffed
Definitely,
since they sorry.
definitely, this is just a perfect patch for the some heroes like Lapu Lapu has been like
Yeah.
overshadowed because in the previous if you're following MLPP, you know how people used to ignore that pick, right? But now at the current meta, this Labu Labu is going to be a game changer
Mm-hmm.
overall. So that's yeah, he got a huge buff on this current fetch. So this is meta pick. So if I am to get a first pick, definitely I'm going to pick Lapu Lapu. And of course,
All
if
right.
I'm on the other side of the team, I'm going to ban this Lapu Lapu. This if Lapu Lapu is allowed to play in the game, that Lapu Lapu is going to change the whole game. That's my prediction on the. I mean, that's my take on the current meta, the
Mhm.
current page. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So
And the other thing is like the Rafaela, right? Rafaela has been like no one used to play Rafaela in like but with the
mhm.
current update, uh, she got this new passive where she can just respawn your allies in like just 2 seconds. So that's going to be a huge factor in this. I mean, that's a huge factor in this new meta, right?
yeah,
So that's Raphael is going to be a hero that you need to watch out for.
definitely. I think with the nerf in the anti-heal items like the glowing one and the dominance, all the healers are really OP right now. Given that, even players with high spell them like the Lapu Lapu and Terisla, Alucard are also doing really well. So we probably gonna see Rafaela band, the Lapu Lapu band that leaves us with still a lot of option like the Phobias, and I heard that even Basha is doing really well right now as an EXP as well as a jungler, probably because of the Tortoise presence, his ultimate that cancels out healing. So what do you have to say about Basha in the meta right now?
Yeah, definitely. If this because this Vajra these days has become anti-assassin heroes. So definitely it's going to be a hot pick for me. But uh, of course it will take you to, it's kind of easy to use Baxia in jungle lane, right? But it
Mhm.
takes skills to master every how he can rotate, right? If you can
Mhm.
master that, I think he and let's speak of the map control. If you can use Baxia map control, you can cover almost the entire map. So Baxia, yeah, like you said, going to be, I think, one of the hot pick here.
Okay. Definitely. I actually had a talk with Kimmy before, and he also mentioned that Basha is so cool right now. And also, heroes like Florin, Matilda on top. I should say the healing meta is back on, and it's gonna like the players, especially the assassins, are gonna have a really hard time. Don't you think so? And with all the changes in the patch, I think the fighters are actually back in meta, and assassins are kind of overshadowed.
Yeah, so if you ask me, for the jungle, to play a jungle role, I think you should pick a fighter hero, not an assassin hero. Like you just said, the jungler, the assassin heroes have been overshadowed with this current patch. So definitely someone like, uh, we have so many options. We can go with Alpha Jungle. We can go with Soyu. We have so many uh, fighters. Like you said, this current patch, the fighters have been buffed, and this is just going to be an exciting match. I just cannot wait for this game to start.
Same here. The feeling is mutual, and I think it's a good thing that the fighters are back in meta. I feel like the assassins have had their time. Assassins have enjoyed their time for a really long time, actually. And kudos to all the players who really like to play fighters as jungle or as the EXP. It's their time to dominate. The assassin's gonna have to wait or shift to the fighters meta. And yeah, like you said, really excited for the match to start. Can't wait to start. I don't know when it's starting. Gara, you get the update.
Yeah, and let's talk about ESAN. That's Esports Association of Nagaland, right? They are collaborating with some other association, other parties. They are bringing in all this excitement towards esports in Nagaland overall.
Mhm.
So that's something apart from the game. I think that's something we need to discuss also. I mean, they are just going to. We have so many young players in Nagaland or in Northeast or in India for that matter, right?
Mhm.
We are not getting that uh, spotlight as an esports player. So I
Mhm.
think for them, Esports Association of Nagaland, a big shout out for them to be hosting this kind of tournament. And I think I heard some from the inside source that they will be doing this every now and then. So it's a very big news. It's a very good news for the esports fans, esports players across the country.
That's really great. I hope that the organization keeps growing and keeps hosting awesome tournaments as well as LAN tournaments. And I would love to be there one day physically in the LAN. And definitely, this is going to be awesome. And thanks for giving the opportunity to the players to participate and do really well. Anyways, now the match has started, guys.
Here we
And
go. Like I've mentioned earlier, I'm sorry to cut you off, but I just saw Lapu Lapu and I just got excited. And as I said, if I'm on the first pick, right, I'm going to pick Lapu Lapu, and there you go. So the first
hello.
pick is going to be Lat. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I really thought you got an internet issue or something.
Oh, oh.
Nevertheless, yeah, I actually expected them to ban Lapu Lapu, but it's okay. Looks like a free pick, and Farsa is also another really good option in the mage right now. Kimi as well. Kimi is also open. They've gone and okay, it's gonna be a marksman jungle, while Moscow is gonna go for the goal lane. Let's see how this works out. Kalea is the roam, gonna have a lot of CC. They will also get a lot of good engages, but everything at the end comes up to the synchronization and the communication. We'll see. Let's have a look at the players though. Gara, I'm really confused. Which side is Yellowstone and which side is I Like Ice Cream over here?
Your team is banning.
To
Okay.
live is to
I
Okay,
can't hear Gara. Okay, he's back.
Your team is picking.
Hello, are you there, Gara?
yes, Jenny, I'm here, and as for now, I haven't been updated which team is which, but most importantly, I'm most into the draft pick here, uh, which I think the other team has made a big mistake leaving Lapu Lapu open like that.
see value in me.
Okay.
Your team
That definitely
Oh,
is the case, and it's gonna be a Fredrin in the jungle. Like I said, the fighter meta is back, and
yeah.
I was actually waiting for some kind of healer roam over here. They did ban away the Florian, but the Rafaela is still open. And given the fact that they have a really good front line with the Lapu up there, it should be wise to pick an Angela or okay. When you say heal, don't you forget Minotaur up here. He's not only tanky, but he's also got the heal with the second skill. So this is gonna be really awesome for the blue team. I really like your lineup so far. Kadita gonna have the CC as well as the damage in the AoE. They have a really balanced lineup. But on the red side, okay, what's your take on the red side?
Okay, and now that you put it like blue and red, I think that's very fair way to go because we are not here updated which team is which. But okay, let's
Mhm.
go with blue and red, right? And I think Fred Jungle is going to be a huge factor here.
Yeah.
And like you said, with the CC, they have the crowd control. Let's talk about crowd control. They have this Gala, they have Fredrin, and oh my god, the CC is going to be just insane when they engage in a team fight. But let's talk about
Definitely.
Minotaur here on the blue team. Right.
Mhm.
Let's talk about Minotaur here. With the
It's a good
CC that
Minotaur
we have,
here. I mean, if he gets the right items at the right time, it's gonna work really out for him. But unless he got those items in the early game, he might actually suffer. I don't know how much he's gonna be able to sustain the damage. As of right now, we can already see in the EXP lane Wangdo being really dominant over Lapu Lapu. That's Harvey. But it's the Benedetta versus Lapu. I don't know. You tell me who's gonna dominate whom.
right now it's very difficult to say who is going to dominate who because we are just meeting this team for the first time and this actually it's just the beginning of the game, so it's really hard to predict.
Yep, looks like Kelsey's going really aggressive in the early game itself, which is good. They did manage to get the Little Wanderer up in the blue team, but have a look at the bottom lane. It's a cold war between Negative and 1201. Looks like, well, it's surprising to see that Negative is actually dominating 1201 kind of in the bottom lane because we expect Ranger to have more damage in the early game when it compares to Moscow. But there's just Cold War going on all over the map right now. And I think we'll be able to see a gank, committed gank, only when the turtle pops up.
Yeah, and we just have to gonna wait and see how they fight for the turtle because that I think is going to be the first deciding game where they take lead on gold and they'll take lead on EXP, which is going to be a huge factor here.
Mm-hmm.
And here
Well,
we go, 2 seconds for the first turtle.
could be a first for the top lane, and like I said, Harvey is taken down by Wangdu, and it's very shocking to see that Benedetta actually dominating Lapu Lapu, and Harvey had to go down. With that, they do have an upper hand. It's gonna be able to take the turtle uncontested because blue team is not looking for a contest right now, and Fredrin walks away with a turtle. Meanwhile, there's a tsunami slam right onto Rook, and Rook will be taken down as well. Like I said, unless he have the items in time, he's not gonna be able to sustain the damage, right?
Yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm having some issue with my internet connection here. But there's another fight going down, and they are going to chase. But no,
Yeah.
they decided not to engage.
Yeah, it's like they don't want to make a mistake early in the game because if Rook he gets his items in time, he's gonna be really tanky and it's gonna be healing the whole team. Meanwhile, have a look at the positioning of Honey. Honey, they're not aware of his position, but okay, it is compromised after all. Bottom lane, we can see a rotation towards the bottom lane. Minotaur is just giving vision, nothing much happening, but the impact of Wang Dudo, he is rotating way too much, giving a lot of vision, and the poke is coming in handy as well. Very commendable impact so far.
On the bottom lane, Granger with the Hunter Strike already.
Oh, he already got the Hunter Strike. That's good. It's gonna be able to dominate Moscow even more in the early game, which is very necessary because we all know in the late game he's just a beast. But okay, could be a purple buff highest from the side of Team Red. Raren comes in,
Yeah, they're
main
going
class is
in.
going in with the slam goes in. Tsunami slam right onto the hyper, but Kaz manages to escape, comes in the Mino and Fury for the backup, and they will be able to take a kill over to the Fredrin and another right onto their roam, which is such a turnabout.
That I think that's a big mistake. They should have just left the purple buff alone, but they went in and they paid for that.
Yeah. They tried a bit more than they could chew, and they were punished for that. They'll probably next time come up with a better solution. Meanwhile, Harvey trying to mark Millie up there, but Farsa just with the morph running away. Wangju is getting dominated for the first time for the Harvey, and Wangju will be taken down. I suppose is chasing, is going for the chase, but Wangju, like I said, goes down this time, comes in the feathered airstrike for the peel out, but they still manage to get the turtle. Main Crest escapes with barely any HP left in him. Hane gonna have to come back, no mana. But Raren trying to be a little bit more aggressive, but there's no other option.
There you see earlier Harvey with a sweet revenge on 1-2, which earlier I think he got the first blood.
Yeah. Finally. Well, the score looks pretty decent, but the team, they're like playing really neck to neck. So I think this is gonna be really interesting. Definitely not gonna be a one-sided match. There's a Cold War going in the EXP lane, and Wangju is low in HP, not going for a chase, Harvey, and he's gonna be escaping as of right now. But look at Hane's positioning, camping. But I think Millie is definitely aware of that. Just use the morph to roam over there. Galcius does have vision on Rook as well as Hane, but they're not really looking for a fight right now. Okay, Wangdu comes in, gets a kill, but Kadita there, Hane with the ultimate goes away. Wangdu was very close to getting a kill over the mage, but it's gonna have to move away. Don't want a bit more than they could chew, like they did in the last time, but Negative goes in straight with the spear and takes a kill over 1-0-1, which is very necessary so that he don't get farmed really well. Hane goes in with the Tsunami Slam, and there you go, take him down as well. Red team really working out their CC to the favor. Gara, what do you have to say about this?
Yeah, I think the red team, their coordination is playing a huge factor here. I think you can see the rotation. They are rotating as a team. They've been able to take out earlier. They've been able to take out Granger down at the bottom lane, and as you can see, the rotation. I think that's the advantage they have right now.
Definitely. Also in the EXP, it's shocking to me that Lapu is being dominated by Wangdu, and what's better is that Wangdu can rotate a lot, poke a lot in comparison to Lapu with the Benedetta. Meanwhile, we can see if Turtle fight comes in with a peel from the side of Harvey, but the Mino and Fury comes and Turtle has been taken down by Main Crash, but Main Crash also takes down Wangdu. They're gonna go for a triple kill possibly. They're chasing down Raren, but Raren might just know, and the killing spree comes in Negative for the backup and double kill along with the Turtle. They got 3 kills. That's definitely a really big win.
I think I need to take my words back, because just now the coordination I was talking about, they just turned the table on them. I just said the coordination from the red team was better. Now the blue team coming back with a huge team fight, and they just got a triple kill.
Yeah. Along with the Turtle. And they're going for
Along
more.
with the turtle, yes.
Well, you never know. You'll never know. The tables keeps turning. This is how the game is, and with the recent patches, it's designed to be a late game meta. Actually, okay, the Tsunami Slam right onto Hani, and Hani won't be able to escape that one. Should have run away.
Yeah, but on the other side, as you can see, the blue team are more focused on pushing lanes rather than taking fights. As you can see, the top turret is gone. And
Yeah.
on the bottom lane, you can see the first turret is gone. So they are more focused into pushing lanes. That's, I think, will be a huge advantage to them.
And with that, Harvey goes in. The feathered airstrike comes in for the peel, but Melee will be taken down by the Lapu Lapu Harvey over there. And Minoan Fury comes in, but Rook will have to go away. Wangdu is also not interested to go for a chase, but they did take down the jungler. Raren comes in the backup. Meow 1-0-1, but another turret destroyed. Meanwhile, shut down on Harvey, which is very necessary. Goes down the tanker as well. Rook there. But where's Negative? He's not looking for a fight. Like you said, they are so focused on pushing. It's like the gangs are just distractions so that they could push more turrets.
Negative, I think, is playing very positively here. No one was noticing he was pushing. He just, without contesting, he just took down another turret.
Have a look at Wangdu's
Either-
positioning. Could be nah. Wangdu
he
doesn't
tried to
have the
steal
retribution, of course, and he was a little bit late. The rough waves been wasted, but they're gonna have to wait for the Lord, which they will. It's just gonna be a easy Lord defense, but they'll definitely favor from that. They'll definitely get the goal, but meanwhile, the bottom lane, Negative might go down. He's being chased by the two of them, and there you go, a shutdown on Negative, which is really good for the red team. Because Moscow, with the push and everything, was farming a lot. Meanwhile, again, Harvey gonna go for a 1 versus 3 situation in the bottom lane. Cameraman, focus to the bottom lane, please. And with that, look at that. He got a kill over the Granger. Gonna go in for more. Calcius might be the next target. Going for a chase over to Ram with the rough waves, and there you go, the damage has been done. They take down 2 of them. There was quite an overextension in the bottom lane. They got the kill over Negative. They should have just gone back and tried to defend. But, well, they will be back in time, though. Nevertheless, they will also lose turrets.
They also need to pay attention to the Lord,
Red team turret has been destroyed.
which
Yeah.
I think if Moscow, if Negative goes with the Lord, he might be able to take another turret here. But another fight going down here.
With the Tsunami Slam, they already got 1. Wangdu comes in, gets another kill, going in for the 3rd one. Rook will be the next target and double kill. Meanwhile, Negative in the top lane, going to the Lord and the minions trying to push the inhibitor, which he did actually. This is how you play. I mean, I like the objectives. Hane goes in with the rough waves, but Minley manages to survive that. That was a close call. All right.
As I said,
Yeah.
Moscow, they weren't paying attention with the Lord pushing top lane, and as I predicted, Negative went in and took out another turret. So Negative, I think, late game, as you know, Negative playing Moscow, he's going to contribute a lot in the late game because he's getting free farm. Earlier, you saw he was pushing lanes and no one was paying attention to him, and now it's almost into. We are in 12 minutes game, so I think Moscow has already built a huge damage to his arsenal. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how the red team is going to make comeback out of this game.
Well, it's gonna be really hard. As of right now, they've already taken a kill on Raren and Millie. Millie is gonna be a very important factor. Meanwhile, Wangdu trying to beat more than he could chew, and he goes down with a lost hit from the side of Granger. Calcius gonna
I
be taken
think
down
this
as
is
well.
going
The
to be
double
easy.
kill, and they are definitely gonna take the base right now. Lock it in, and there we go. The first match goes towards the side of Team Blue, and we are still not aware of the team names. Yeah.
I wish I could just take back my words because just so I was just talking about how the coordination of the red team was, how good it was. But at the end, the blue team came out, they turned the table around, they pushed lanes, they kept their objectives right, and here the first game goes to the blue team.
That is Yellowstone. Yellowstone. Yeah.
Finally, we got an update on that. So Yellowstone takes the first game.
Well tried. Actually, both teams played really well in the early game. At least it was neck to neck. But I think the CC from the side of Rook as well as the heal came in really handy. Okay, and with that, we'll be back with the second match in no time.
Are back with the second game. The first game, uh, Yellowstone, they won the first game. Now here with the draft pick, Jenny.
Yeah, I think like we mentioned earlier, they did ban the Lapu Lapu this time, and looks like Kimmy is back in the game. And there has been a few changes. Uranus is banned as well as Padang. Fanny is also being banned here. Could be a respect ban. I don't know who exactly plays Fanny from the team, but I was expecting more like a Kimmy ban or a Farsa ban. Could be a Zetian also, but now we'll see to that. The Moscow will be picked once again, who did actually did a really good job in the last match with the push as well as Farsa in the gangs. But I think it's a good thing that they did take the first Farsa early in the game.
Yeah, and I think they feel more confident because they won the first game. With the Moscow, negative with Moscow and Farsa there, covering all the grounds with her ultimate. So yeah, with the more confidence coming in the second game, they are going to go with the same pick.
To the jungle.
Your team is
Mm-hmm. Look at that, Wangdu with the Benedetta once again. Looks like he's the hero. He looks like a one-trick EXP. He actually did a pretty good job in the early game in the last match, dominating Lapu Lapu. But eventually, Lapu got really farmed. The team was doing really well with the synchronization, and he got overshadowed. But with the roam and with the vision and poking and everything, the impact was there. This time could be better. Looks like, okay, is that gonna be a Basha roam or EXP? Since it's Kimmy, I'm hoping it's gonna be a roam.
Yeah, I think Baksha is going to roam because we already have an EXP lane 1-2 with the same player, right? Now it's
Yeah.
going to be interesting to see. I think, on the other hand, 1201, he lost to Moscow, so I think he wants to now go back
Call me a hero
and
because I saved my
make
nation from falling apart.
Moscow pay for what he did to him in the previous match. Previous
With
game.
revenge.
Yes.
And with that, they have shown some respect to the YSS there. YSS has been banned. Rook goes with the Tigreal. Is that Rook from Evil? Like from Evil Sports?
here from the crowd. Make
Could be,
some
could
noise
be.
for yours truly.
I mean, you never know. They're in the finals, so could be, definitely. But okay, Harvey this time goes with the CC. Last time he was playing Lapu Lapu. Now, in a CC versus Benedetta situation, who do you think will do better, CC or a Benedetta?
I think Benedetta will have a slight advantage with CC because I think Benedetta could counter how CC mechanism work. And
Okay.
yeah, so I would give the edge to Benedetta here. And we have
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're about to say. I
Angela
think you're gonna be
Pickens.
able to. Yeah, I knew that you're gonna be mentioning that. In the blue side, that is a Yellowstone. I'm really confused. Who's gonna be jungling here? Is it gonna be Granger? Because or is it gonna be Basha? They're swapping. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Basha is going jungle. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be Basha jungle. And
Yes.
Angela Rome. Okay, actually looks good. And oh, the Valentina is like a cherry on the top. Given the fact that they have a Tigreal up in the opponent, it's just gonna steal away the implosion, and there you go. We have the implosion juice. They're really gonna have to look out for that Valentina now, given the fact that it's definitely gonna be stealing the implosion or the feathered airstrike.
Welcome to
So
MOBA.
here we go, second game of the night. With we like ice creams coming in with only one thing in their mind. That's going to be revenge, and it's going to be sweet revenge if they can pull this off. But looking on the other side, I think the Yellowstone have very solid team pick here with Ling playing as jungle for them. We could cover which Ling can you, as you know how Ling is. He can just cover the entire map in like 5 seconds.
Yeah. If you have a look at the jungling right now, Ling already on the red. Obviously, Basha's still struggling with the first buff. Okay, he got one. Wait. Look at that. That's annoying. When Angela is gonna keep annoying you with the first skill, right?
Yeah, so yeah, we like ice cream. Everybody love ice creams, but here they are starting the game with a little more aggressive than the Yellowstone here.
Definitely. The love waves. I think the love waves are gonna be trouble for Team Red. That is Team I Like Ice Cream. But have a look at the top lane right now. Looks like there might be a setup to gank 1201, the Granger. But okay, Kimi could be in trouble. He does have the flicker and he used it, but could be a first blood. And there we go, main crisis. Getting the first blood melee. Okay, comes in with a Raren. The damage is there, but Infinity, no, he's not going to be able to take any other kill right now. Meanwhile, main quest still dishing out the damage, but he's gonna have to go away.
Oh, poor Angela. She couldn't just escape that fight. I think she was just trying to keep the vision for the team, but Angela had to pay the price, the ultimate price.
Yeah. You never know. It's just the early game. There's still time for everything. Meanwhile, it's gonna be a turtle fight. Puppet on a string right onto Rook, and Rook is being stunned. Wangdu comes in with the damage, and Rook is very low on HP. They did get the turtle as well as another kill. Comes in, the implosion rightly over two of them. Main Cross using up his ultimate to only escape from the situation. Double kill for the side of Wangdu. He's really good on the Benedetta actually. No wonder they're going in for that Benedetta again and again.
Yeah, Benedetta, I think, is very experienced with Benedetta. How the way he is playing here, he just stole the turtle from the jungle. And on top of that, he got another double kill here. So Benedetta is, I think, definitely
the hero.
Yeah, I could say the hero of the game. We love ice cream.
No wonder they're prioritizing that Benedetta so hard. Well, he couldn't show his expertise in the last match, but now he will. There's there's a rotation towards the top lane. 1-0-1 could be in trouble. The blue team's they're just busy with the purple buff, but I don't think they're aware of the positioning of Rook. Could be an implosion anytime, but yeah, he does have it as well. Nothing much though.
Yeah, and right here, I think the other team, the We Love Ice Cream, made that mistake where they were just letting. Oh my God, there was just
a shield of spirit.
I mean, yeah, he was just instantly deleted. Oh my God. As I was saying earlier, what I think the mistake the We Love Ice Cream made was just letting them push lanes, right?
Yeah.
So I hope they are aware of that, and they will keep checking on the Muskov and whoever is pushing lane.
You know, I think that Angela and Basha combo is hurting a lot, and Main Cross is not being able to secure the kills because of the tankiness and obviously the heal that's coming from the love waves. But there's gonna be another turtle fight right now, and Harvey was actually peeling away Kimmy, but Wangdu is very low in HP, but Wangdu is not gonna be able to. Oh, he actually survived that. Puppet on the string right on the Harvey,
with
but
the
Harvey's gonna go
HP.
back and look at that. Oh, who got the turtle? It's Sling. Red team did get a turtle, but Main Cross will be taken down. They're going straight in for Harvey right now. Implosion, he doesn't have it. Rook is barely escaping with little to no HP. But wait, hold on. Did I say it too early? Okay, he did. He did escape that one. Honey with the morph going away. But Minion on the top lane, it's a 1 versus 1 between 1-0-1 and Negative. And Negative actually takes down 1-0-1. Again, Wangdu being chased down by Harvey. Look at the domination. Harvey doesn't even care.
Negative at the top lane taking advantage of the pushes because they were 1 HP. They were fighting 1v1 and they were all just one shot. And what Moskov did, what Negative did, he just went inside the push. And he just took out Granger. Granger must be really pissed right now.
Oh, he should be. I mean, it hurts when you're in EXP or the mass when you lose 1 versus 1. But meanwhile, in the mid lane, Main Cross could be in trouble. He did take Kimmy down, but he was punished for the audacity to attack on the roam. All right, let's have a look. Raren. Going with the shield unity, he might be able to just take one of them down, goes in for an attack on Negative. As long as he has the hard guard, there's nothing gonna happen to him. Doesn't even care about the turret damage, going straight with the shield unity as well as the shield of spirit. And with the last hard waves, oh, the kill wasn't secured. But Raren could be in trouble. There's no hard guard right now. Kimmy is being chased out by Honey as well. Kim can actually turn it back on them, but he won't be able to survive, I suppose. But look at that. that. Comes in Wangdu for the backup, and everybody forgot about Kimmy, but no, main Kaz is actually taking him down. Finally.
Man, guys, with the killing spree here. Excuse me. Benedetta.
Yeah. Okay. Looks like there's a commitment on the gang. The implosion comes in handy. They did take the turtle, but they're gonna have to run away because the hard guard is back and Raren is back on his tanky and attacking mode. Look at that. 1-0-1 versus Negative. Negative trying to run away. It's gonna be a 1 versus 4 situation, and he has nowhere to go. Worst
this is
position
going
to be
easy picky.
for a goal laner. Harvey is also gonna get attacked, but the feathered airstrike comes in to save the day for Harvey.
Now they're paying attention to Negative. He was just zoned out. He was just 5 of them, I think, coming to just take him out, and they were able to take him out. They are making
Yeah.
him pay for what he did the previous game.
Well, and so did Benedetta actually. The final blow, the eye for an eye, is like literally eye for an eye situation. Wangdu is so angry, so on fire. Let's look at his KDA is 4-0-0 undefeated. So is Raren, but it doesn't have too many kills. Actually, looks like Wangdu is the jungler over here. But yeah, that's what a Basha jungler do. It's all about the utility, and Raren, I guess, with the hard guard, doing a really good job. And I feel like in the next game, they might consider breaking this Angela and Basha combo.
And with that plate armor.
Exactly.
Yeah, but as
Okay.
you said, I think this combo they need to break. In the next game, if they give this combo again,
In the
another
bottom
fight
lane,
down.
yeah, there's a big skirmish going in the bottom lane. Looks like the implosion
Oh.
comes in the right time, but they don't have enough resources. They don't have enough damage. What are they gonna do? Because melee is just gonna be stealing. Okay, comes in Wangdu from the behind, goes in for the final blow, I suppose, with the eye for an eye, unstoppable and double kill. And just like that, Wangdu showing his expertise with the Benedetta in the second game. Oh, look at that purple buff. Wangdu versus main Kais. Okay, and there you go. Eye for an eye, come on with the slash. He runs away. Or else, he would have died.
we like Ice Cream maintaining a huge goal lead
Yeah, you know what?
with a 2K.
Oh, easy lord, by the way. No,
Oh, that-
uncontested lord. I mean, that was really stupid of main guys to go and get the buff and waste his retribution on the blue buff there while the lord was just standing there. Okay, the feathered airstrike gonna be able to take down Kimmy, which is good right before the lord. And you know what? I was calling him main Kraz so far. I didn't realize it's Kaizz. Okay,
So
bottom lane.
Lord without contest, uncontested Lord. Moskov is checking the Lord here.
Yeah. I mean, main guys did a really good job in the bottom lane, taking down 1-0-1, 1-on-1. So, yeah, they have nothing much to do other than to just try and force push the mid turret because they don't have the resources so far for the push. I mean, when you compare Granger versus Moskov, given the fact that I want to see the gold of Moskov and Granger over here, like who's winning. Anyways, the top lane turret has been taken down as well. The comeback is definitely possible because I feel like Moskov is farming well.
Yes. You just notice Moskov, I think he was just earlier given a whole wave for himself. Here's another fight going down here. We can see.
Yeah, look at that implosion coming in with the feathered airstrike. And the hard guard along with the Baksha, he is just so tanky with the Shield of Unity and the SOS. He's gonna be able to take all of them down So far, Farsa as well as Negative out of the scene already. Harvey trying to beat more than he could chew. He's not gonna be able to heal himself up with Angela up there and the dominance, as well as Wangdo going in for the eye for an eye, but no final blow. And Harvey, little to no HP, manages to escape from the situation. That was so close.
Yeah, I think the positioning is the key here. I can see Rook going in with his ultimate, 3-man ultimate at the bottom lane earlier you saw, but they couldn't capitalize on that ultimate, right? So it's the positioning that's the key right here. Earlier, just now, before they had a fight where Rook went in with his ultimate, but they couldn't capitalize, like in the previous game fight on the bottom lane.
Mhm.
So I think they need to re-strategize how their positioning is going to be here if they want to make a comeback.
You know, when you talk about positioning, I think the problem here is Wangdo, because we know that Benedetta got so many slashes and dashes.
1-2 is
And just
everywhere.
just go dive back in, take down Moskov just like that with just one Phantom Slash and eye for an eye and final blow. And then after that, who do you even have left? It's just Farsa, okay, with the IMU implosion. But Wangdu gets taken down just when we were talking about him, which is bad, right before the Lord, because he's right there. Meanwhile, Hardcore right on the Baxia, but Millie will be taken down as well. Mega kill up onto 1-0-1. They're going in for Raren, and there will be no hard guard, and this will be an easy Lord for Team Ice Cream. Sorry, Yellowstone.
Oh, that fight is going to cost them, I think, the whole this game.
Exactly.
They wanted to go in, but they weren't sure if they weren't committed in this fight. So they were pushed out. They lost some players, and the other team took the lot uncontested. So I think they are going to pay for that.
Definitely, I think Wangdu did make a mistake going in up there, because they are counting on him. Oh, did he just waste his implosion? He did! And Wangdu has been taken down, so it's definitely not a waste. He even missed his... Just imagine, he missed his implosion, and Wangdu still gets taken down.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Here comes the Lord.
Yeah. Do you think they'll be able to defend it?
It's another dinosaur. I don't know if it's still a Lord or dinosaur.
Definitely a crow. Anyways, Basha goes in with a hard guard. They will be able to defend, I suppose. They do have 1-0-1 back in the scene. So, yeah. They will be defending it, but look at the losses. They lost Inhibitor. They lost the turrets. One mistake. They know whom to mark. They have realized the strategy here is take Wangdu down, because the hard guard over Raren is just a distraction. When they are dealing with Raren, it's Wangdu doing the job, right? Raren is just making them expend all the resources so that Wangdu can easily dive in, take the kills down. So now they're focusing on Wangdu, and they started winning.
Wangdu has a huge target on his head right here. He has to be very careful, as you have mentioned. He's... Oh my god, there's all double ulti!
There you go, there we go. Wangdu comes in. It doesn't have the final blow, I suppose, but Raren with the puppet of string from the side of Angela there. The love waves are definitely hurting, but wait a second. Wangdu, okay, let's have a look at Wangdu. Wangdu going for the backslide, but he's taking a lot of damage, and Wangdu is going down. Like I said, and Raren will just have to run away from the situation. They've taken out Kimmy as well, just Millie, who wasn't even in the scene, and they will be pushing from the mid lane while Raren is just busy with them, who is probably gonna get punished. And there you go. Do they have a minion wave in the mid lane? Because if they do, there is no one to defend it.
I think this is going to be the end of the beginning. Beginning of the end, I'm sorry. Here, only one guy remaining to defend here, and I think he's going to... Oh my god, just like that, the second game.
Just like that, the second game also is taken down.
Yellowstone. Right.
Yeah.
That's 2-0.
Yellowstone doing really good, like you predicted. Could be a clean sweep.
Oh my god. Oh, I actually gave 3-2, and you're the one
Oh,
that clean sweep. So
damn. I mean, what went wrong? Literally, they just started marking Wangdu, and I think 1201 with the Granger, they will have to change their strategy and maybe not give away Farsa, because the Feathered Airstrike is coming in really handy in almost all the gangs, and they will have to replace the Granger, I suppose. Maybe a Beatrix will do better, because Beatrix right now is doing really well. I've played her myself, and they were fully dependent on Wangdu, which is bad news. They need another source of damage. That is the goal laner, and the goal laner wasn't working out really well for them. So I think if they work on that, okay. And with that, we'll take a break and be back with the next match in no time. Alright, we're here with the third match of the final series up here between Yellowstone and We Like Ice Cream. And the score right now is 2-0. 2 score for the side of Yellowstone. And we're already in the drafting phase, and we expected different kind of bans, but they're gonna stick to the same. The Badang and the Fanny is just like the last two matches, and the Uranus, which is actually wise, because if you don't ban Uranus at this current patch, it's gonna be a menace.
yeah, and I think previous game, We Love Ice Cream made a big mistake not picking more CC heroes, crowd control, and that was lacking, I think. So the other team with Tigreal coming in with ultimate got all the advantage in a team fight. So they're banning Moskov right now.
Okay.
Moskov, so yeah, it's going to be an interesting. Oh, they still have Lapu Lapu open if they decide to go with Lapu Lapu.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
there you
Your
go.
team is
I mean, why not? One of the best EXP in the meta right now. Just go for it. CC was good as well, but Wangdu was eating him alive with the CC. So, yeah. Harvey with the Lapu is a better choice. Also, they bend away the Moscow, which is good because the Spear of Destruction comes with the surprise. Anytime you're low, it's like he will just wait for everyone to expend all the resources in the gang, and then he's gonna throw his spear and come in with a surprise and take down everybody. And this time, Negative is going with the Granger. He's like,
wow.
okay, let me show you how to play Granger.
So we are 2-0. So how do you see this next game going to be, Jenny?
I see changes in the draft. I see that this time
Oh,
Wangdu
wow.
is going with a
Really
very different genre. Yeah.
Mhm.
And the Phobias will definitely come in handy. They also have the Farsa, which is really useful in the gang with the Feathered Airstrike. Selena, on the other hand, is a pick-off hero. So Selena will probably try and mark the Farsa, but if he fails to do that, the Feathered Airstrike is gonna hurt a lot, especially for the Lapu Lapu. Because he won't be able to dive in and do his thing. And wow, that's a good counter. Granger countered by Irithel, right? So I think this might be a turnaround for side of Team Ice Cream.
Yes. If they can keep up with the rotation with Selena, they have Selena. So if they can keep pressuring the goal lane, I think, because with late game coming in, the goal laner plays a huge factor. That's going to be a deciding game for this, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And with
Okay.
the Digrill ban, very interesting to see they're banning Digrill for Rook. Rook was just everywhere earlier. Oh, with the Buster
Exactly.
again. I hope they are not going to pick Angela again, because it's going to be a very interesting game to see how they do this, how they pull this off.
You know, actually, if they pick Angela now, it could actually be a good option because, Angela could use her ultimate on Phobius as well as Basha, gonna make them both very tanky enough, and Phobius is gonna deal a lot of damage. With Angela, it's
wow.
gonna be unstoppable. Right.
Yeah. So yeah, with that combo, I think still a very good option for the team Yellowstone. Sorry, that was We Love Ice Cream. Sorry.
Yeah. Let's see, but they're going for the Ling again. Ling, good option, I think, because they will have to have someone to go and dive to the back line and get Millie down, as well as 1-0-1. But yeah, Chip is good, but I think
Very
Kufra would
good.
have been better for the Ling.
Gufra, but still, I think it's a very good pick for Cheap.
You know what? I still think Angela would have been a better option because look at the
With the
sustain.
deadly
Look at the
combo.
sustain. Yeah, look at the sustain they have. Phobias, Basha, they are really sustainable heroes. So if you come them up with an Angela, so good. And even if you don't want to ult on Basha or Phobias, could have ulted on 1-0-1 there. Irithel could have been a really good choice, but Chip, no wonder. Very good utility hero. He's gonna be able to roam around really fast, give a vision, engage.
Mhm.
So I'm just
So
excited. I think
do
that this match is
or
gonna be a
die.
neck to neck one.
Yes, do or die game for We Love Ice Cream.
Yeah. I
You have to
almost
take it very
forgot.
cautiously. Yes, because this is a best of 5 games, and they are down to 2-0.
That is sad. The pressure is definitely on Team I Love Ice Cream, but if you cannot handle pressure, you cannot handle esports. So let's see what they do.
With Yellowstone, I don't mind them experimenting new heroes here because they have a huge advantage of they have 2-0 lead here, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what they are doing with Selena coming in as a mid laner.
Selena mid laner. Okay, bottom lane, Rook. Oh, I thought it was gonna be your first blood, but he manages to escape. But comes in 1-2-0-1, very low, but the heal pops in, and he manages to escape. That was such a close call. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Okay, the Rhapsody over to Kimmy, but Kimmy again goes away with the first kill. Meanwhile, the top lane, Lapu Lapu versus Phobias, one of the most tankiest EXP, and they're just gonna fight each other. It's just gonna be a menace, nothing else. But meanwhile, look at the damage of of the chip. And main Kais is trying to bounce back over to Kimmy. Comes in the Rhapsody, but he misses. And wow, he tried a bit more than he could chew. Link goes down. They're coming in for more. Rook will be taken down as well. And there you go. It's gonna be an easy turtle since they are already...
And lost their jungler.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if they can just initiate with a turtle, Ling of course respawn back. It's going to be an interesting fight to see if Ling goes for the turtle. But they are going to go fight for the turtle.
Oh, that was crazy! He comes back in, he takes a turtle, and he takes another kill, he takes a chip as well. He's gonna go in for more. The next target will be the Phobias, but it's taken down by Harvey instead. That was a great job. Yellowstone. Wow.
Now that's just going the Yellowstone. They are just not giving any chance for this team to build confidence or build momentum.
Definitely not. They don't want to lose that momentum that they already have by giving it away to them. And Raren comes in with the Shield of Spirit. SOS! He misses! He misses! But meanwhile, the Abyssal Arrow, no Garou will be used, I suppose, but Soul Eater, I think it's coming. The Rhapsody coming as well, but Raren manages to escape right now. He's getting back up, but why is Kimmy not backing him up? Okay, there comes the Abyssal Arrow, he misses, but the Lapu Lapu pops him for the backup and takes Kimmy down as well. Wow.
Yeah.
I have to say, Yellowstone is definitely bringing in the fire, and like you said 3-2, but looks like it's gonna be a clean sweep nevertheless. Bottom lane, negative, trying to dish out the damage to 1-2-0-1. He's showing him how to play Granger. Okay, meanwhile, AUG pops in and main Kais tries to take him down, but he had the flicker and comes in the Granger for the backup and takes down Kimmy instead. They will have to back away because it could be an overextension and might end up deadly for the side of Team Yellowstone. And Basha takes down the EXP. Finally, Harvey gonna be another target. Melee escapes, but Harvey will not be... Honey, sorry, might not be able to escape, but Honey just did that with the Garou. And negative comes in Kimmy. Does he have the shortcut? Oh, he has the shortcut. But the flicker will not be up to any avail because he will be punished for that. Now, this is the bright side of having Chip. I thought Kufra would have been better to counter, but they're definitely using the utility well to gank up and take the pickoffs.
Now with the turtle, you can see positioning wise there are no one here to fight for the turtle, which is very interesting because I think that's their objective. I think that has to be their objective, right? To get early turtles and they get lead on gold, EXP. But yes, we love ice cream. They are going to take this turtle uncontested. Yes.
They are trying to build up that momentum just now. This was a really well set up turtle because the peel was good from the side of Phobias as well as Kimmy, while the damage dealers are taking the turtle easily. But I think they should try to avoid making mistakes right now. And the score also looks good, 5 to 7 kills. They did get the turtle as well, the second one at least. And if they continue this, they might just survive the grand finals because this is do or die in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, getting taken down negative. That was such a great gang over to him, but the shortcut comes in and Meow could be in trouble. Comes in Kais, but Kais will also be taken down with the turret damage, like I said. And there you go, Millie could be in trouble. Honey comes in, and Honey with the Garrod will be punished for taking down Millie. Dude, he had to go straight into the turret.
Meanwhile, top lane, Lapu Lapu is getting free from here. which I think is a bad idea
Red team
to
turret
give
has
Labu
been
a free farm.
Yeah.
Late game, this is just he is just going to be a tanky as hell, and that's going to be a problem for Ice Cream.
I
Because
wonder.
Crisis-
Actually, what's happening is Wangdo is he's rotating a lot. He's rotating a lot, which is leaving Harvey to farm up freely. But the rotation is again working in their favor because they are winning the ganks nevertheless. But Harvey, like you said, is farming up freely. He also got the turret up there. And look at that. Okay, Selena takes out Kimi. They're going in for a full-on gang. Will be no feathered airstrike, I suppose, but Ling has been taken down. They're coming and chasing for Root, but right now Harvey could be in trouble instead. Looks like Team Ice Cream is starting to dominate.
And with the turtle spawn here, third turtle I think will be taken uncontested again.
turtle.
Yeah. See? That's what we was talking about. They did get the domination era for them. Okay, bottom lane. I thought there was gonna be a brawl happening in the bottom mid lane. My bad. But
Blue team turret
they
has been
are
destroyed.
playing in a safe side right now. They're not aggressive like they used to be. Like we saw in the first and the second match. Okay,
Yes.
bottom lane comes in the shortcut. Okay, the damage dished out by 1-0-1 is insane with the feathered airstrike gone already, and main Kais could be taken down. But meanwhile, comes to the back on the side of Harvey. They're going in for more. Another one after the target, but no casualties so far, and could be a final one. Raren goes down very low in HP by the final blow from the side of Lapu Lapu. Kimi trying to recall, but Rook is really chasing down Kimi. Meanwhile, the infernal pursuit right on the main Kais, and Hane takes down 2 of the kills. Like I said, Phobius was a really wise choice. I don't know why they didn't take him before. Okay, the feathered airstrike at the end takes down Negative. Looks like Granger is a curse. Gara, Granger is a curse.
Yep. Now, as you can see, they are building momentum here. We love Ice Cream. They are going to make a comeback.
Mhm.
And I
Very
think
possible.
yes, I think Yellowstone, they are making a mistake giving them this momentum, because they had a great advantage coming into this game with 2-0 lead, and I think they are doing some experiment. Selena, I'm still not happy with the Selena thing.
It's a Selena. She doesn't have the AOE. Obviously, it's just a pick off hero. And okay, hold on. Main guys, they take out the Forest already in the bottom lane, which is really good. But Kimi comes in and won't be able to take main Kai's. Main Kai's won't be able to CC up to him. But Kimi taking the damage, but won't be punished for now. Harvey also being sustainable enough. Okay, have a look at the positioning of 1-0-1 attacking up to the Granger, and just like that, one shot Negative, barely use any skills. But look at that, they are going for the Lord, but meanwhile Kimi might be in trouble, and there you go, Link comes in, main Kai takes him down, going in for another 1-1-2-0-1, is dishing not a lot of damage. Comes in the feathered airstrike, and look at that. Gonna be an easy Lord, and Ling, there's no way you can survive that, brother. But wait, hold on, the ultimate comes in, and killing spree for 1-0-1, finally with the marksman gap being fulfilled, and Team Ice Cream is back in track.
Ice Cream are confident. They are building their confidence now, and I think they are going to get this game, and make it 1-2.
Yeah. Well, you never know. It might end up being 3-2. Like the other way around. But this game, I
With a
think.
goal lead of 6,000. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's a huge lead. And with
Okay. AOG pops in, and the feathered airstrike, but the damage has been dealt. They've taken Honey as well as Rook
First
down.
goes
The
down.
first has been taken down as well. Link could be in trouble because 1-0-1 is gonna dish out the damage, like I said. Irritol is really working out for the team. The Lord is marching in the mid lane, and they only have Negative and Harvey to defend. Will they be able to defend this? Because Millie is gonna be hurting a lot. Look at that, Harvey, little to no HP, but so is 1201.
If they can just take out the bottom turret, I think there was an opportunity for them to take out at least one turret here. They failed to do that. The ice cream.
Well, I think the goal gap is just the economy here is just increasing, and it's going to be really hard for them to come back given the momentum Iritel has
That's a
right now. It's
huge gap now.
918. Exactly. And when it comes to a Granger versus Iritel, I mean, okay, feathered air strike, but kind of wasted, I suppose. But no, actually, Hani Rook will be taken down and the damage comes in. Meanwhile, who's that? I missed that. Okay, it was Harvey. I thought that was main Kais, but Harvey almost dead, man. That was so close.
Oh, with Iritel now almost. The way Iritel's dashing out damage, oh my god. I think this is the game where they make a comeback.
Yeah. Come back in a series. Okay, Harvey, hard cry, but might end up getting in trouble. So far, nothing much. They will have to wait for the Lord. I mean,
They're
if
trying to push lanes.
yeah. What option do they even have? They do have one option though. Have to land the AOG and the Abyssal Arrow at the same time over 1201. That is one option, but that's gonna be really hard to do. I mean, saying is easy, obviously. Meanwhile, bottom lane, okay, monster kill. 1201. The MM has already been taken down. They're also gonna go for the next target. That is none other than the jungler main Kai's Honey's done as well. Could be a wipeout, godlike, just one man stand in Harvey.
They don't
He
have
is
the
going for the
criteria to fight.
minions. He's going for the mid lane minions, but bro, you're not gonna be able to do that. It's 1 versus 5 situation. If he can make this out, I'm gonna salute this guy, but that's not gonna
Oh
happen.
my god, he had no chance to survive that fight.
Yeah, there's no way. I mean, come on. It's a full build Iritel.
So
There's no
here
way.
They are making a comeback.
Yeah.
Game number 3 goes to Ice Cream.
Finally,
Wow.
we like Ice Cream with a comeback in the series with the first
I thought-
victory in the third match.
I thought Yellowstone's coming in with 2-0 with that confidence, with that momentum, they will be able to make a clean sweep here, but no. Ice Cream had a big comeback. I think now the pressure is shifting towards Yellowstone, because if they lose the next game, oh my god, imagine the pressure, which they were maintaining 2-0 leads here, and now they are making the other team is making a comeback.
Yeah,
The pressure
well,
I see is
actually,
shifting towards Yellowstone.
but nevertheless, the pressure is actually still on Team Ice Cream because Yellowstone, they just need one more point, right? So, yep, let's take a break and we'll be
We'll be
back
right
in no
back.
time with the fourth match. Okay.
We are back. We are back with game number 4. We have Yellowstone leading 2-0.
Sir,
We love ice
what's your
cream.
command? Your team
Now with the
is
draft
defending.
pick here, we see the Dang is back.
Badang
we
is
can-
like forever banned.
I would never want to face Badang in my opponent.
Yeah, like continuous CC.
Is picking.
Forget about the damage. The CC is more than enough to win any gang with the right
And
backup
this-
and with the right timing.
This is the third time they're banning this tank. Uran.
As well as Fanny.
Oh yeah, I think they know them. They know their opponent very well. This game.
Probably, and it's like do pick whatever we want. We will see you, but just not these heroes. You know, they're so not ready to face this. Yeah, and with that, okay, Millie again with the Farsa, which is good. I think they did a really good trade over here, picking up the Farsa. And Harvey is going on with the Lapu Lapu once again. Actually, I would have preferred Phobius because Phobius is open. And Kimmy in the mid lane is a really good hero. But are we gonna see Lolita?
I wouldn't be surprised if they pick Lolita.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Just wait and see. Wang Tu, I think with that, the confidence he has been. Oh,
I am now the
I was just going to
bound
call
by
out
these
Benedetta here
chains.
again,
Is picking.
but he goes with Phobius.
you know, if it's
Oh,
working out
no-
for you, you go with it.
not
And they're going
Granger
for the
again,
Phobius
Not
Miracle this
Granger
time.
again.
No,
I
they're
still
not gonna make
Granger,
that
I still
mistake.
Granger, so yeah.
They're not gonna make that mistake. You know what? I used to actually Granger was the first marksman that I really mastered. Because
Mhm.
before that, I used to be a tanker, EXP laner, jungler, mage, everything. But I used to hate playing marksman, right? And I learned
Yeah.
Granger, and
Make the
I
whole
played
world
I even bought the legend skin in one of my Smurf account, and I played Granger like recently, and I played so bad,
Because
so
it saves
bad.
the nation from
I thought,
falling
is this
apart.
hero nerfed or something?
Yeah,
And immediately,
Actually, Granger got nerfed. I think the last patch
Mhm.
with his ultimate was shortened and the dash was
Ah.
shortened by a little. So yeah, he got a major nerf.
It's a good thing because I think he have had this prime for a while now.
He-
So
Oh,
See value in me?
So it works,
I'm
it
having,
works.
some
Yeah.
technical. Okay, it's back.
Oh, Fredrin Jungle again. The Fredrin Jungle. I don't think I don't remember exactly who picked Fredrin Jungler last time, but I don't think it worked out.
Who said there are
Oh, they're going with Chip again.
I literally
And Lucas.
Oh, Lucas in action. And
Definitely,
here
I think I like the
wouldn't-
draft.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they pick Angela again.
Yeah. But wait. Angela, I don't know. Angela and Fredrin could be good, but I think they do have a really good amount of sustain.
Oh.
Minotaur is a very much better option.
Minotaur. Wow.
Hmm.
What was left undone.
We are having some technical issues.
It happens. Not a problem. But yeah, with the Naruto skin, the Lucas on the jungle, I think the blue team, that is team I like ice cream,
Ice cream.
did a really good job with the draft this time. I think it's gonna work out in their favor. Kimi, but wait, hold on. Farsa? Okay, the feathered airstrike. If she can just mark Kimi with the range she has, it'll be really good.
Welcome to MOBA Legends.
We love ice cream. They are getting serious here.
Yes. And, well, this is the fourth match. We're back in the land of Dawn. And, well, Team Yellowstone just need one more point. So if they win it, it's over. But for Team I Like Ice Cream, they're gonna have to win. It's like do or die situation. So this is very intense. Kimi already taking in a lot of damage from the side of Hane. But wait, as well as who dealt that much damage to Hane.
Yellowstone
Okay.
still have an advantage.
Whoa, that was good. That was good. Like, you know, they're playing so much neck to neck. Like, equal amount of damage being dished out to both the sides.
Yeah, and with the Kimi pick, I know how annoying Kimi can be. You just saw how annoying. Mid
Yeah.
lane, Kimi is keeping a distance, at the same time annoying the mid laner.
Exactly. Oh, have a look at
And
the top lane. Have a look at the top lane. Oh my god. I thought Irritel was gonna go down. But close call. There is backup from the side of Chip, Kimi up there. But I think Claude isn't aware of Kimi being there. But Rook is there for the backup. Negative could be going down, but it does
almost.
have the
He was trying to get him
BMI.
out.
Yeah, almost taken down. But Raren is back. For the backup. I think Negative should be careful of his positioning. So does 1201. But right now it's a Raren versus main Kai situation in the side of the mid lane. Could be a first blood, and there we go. Kimi secures it right onto the jungler.
First blood goes to the tank.
Yeah.
Wow. The first turtle. It's going to be an interesting fight to see. Like I've been saying this from game, how you a jungler and how you up the objectives, right? How
Yeah.
the advantage you get from slaying the turtle here. So, yeah, there's a fight going down here with the turtle lane.
Comes the Crash Course. Lucas with his beast form, with his nine-tailed, what we call it, nine-tailed fox. And there you go. He's gonna go for another target. And double kill right at the jungler. Hane will have to survive that. There's no way. And the purple buff will be stolen away. Hane, my brother, go away. You're in a very bad position. That was a close one. And definitely gonna be an easy turtle, I suppose.
The power of Kurama. The Nine-Tail.
Yeah. Oh, the teleport is here. The doors, and there you go. Killing spree is gonna go for the next target. That is none other than Lapu Lapu the Harvey, but he manages to take down one at least, 1-0-1, which is good because Negative is farming freely in the top lane.
I'm surprised to see Labu Labu was able to take down at least one member.
Yeah.
Because the odds was against him. It was 3v1, I think.
Yeah. I think he just went like, I'm gonna mark one person and take that person down because before I go down, at least one.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
that was
And that worked. Which is really good. Because Claude's gonna be the game changer if he gets farmed up right now. Did use his blazing duet, but looks like they are trying to set up a gang, but that's not happening because Kimi is doing a really good job at giving the vision right there. Meanwhile, Fury right on to Millie, but Millie's gonna have to use up his morph. Meanwhile, Kimi in a very bad position. Lucas has manages to take down one of them. Rook's down as well as Kimi. Both the tank compromised.
talk about building a momentum. As you can see, they have 7-2 on the kill lead. Kill
Yeah.
feed, I'm sorry.
Oh, looks like a 3-person dive to take down Negative, and there you go, Millie with the last shot. Meanwhile, Wangdu chasing down Harvey, and Kimi comes in for the backup as well, but Kimi might be just taken down because he doesn't have the sustain, and there you go, Harvey takes him down. Kimi, 1-2-5. Oh, sorry, 1-2-6. I thought he was gonna be a more, how to say, tanky, sustain a little bit more, but sadly, already down twice. But it's still good for them.
Kimi, I think should have just backed off that fight. There was no, there was no point to initiate another fight because the positioning they have was really bad for him to initiate that fight, which he paid the ultimate price.
Yeah.
So anyways, for the viewers, I would like to tell you this is for the grand prize of 6,000 rupees for the first prize.
Okay. Kimi's spamming in the skills, but look at the infernal burst up there on the side of Wangdu. He's sustained for a really long time. Meanwhile, Monster Kill inside of Vararen is gonna come in for more negative. It's gonna go away. But wait, hold on. Kimmy has been chased down there. And so wait, Kimmy is actually chasing Rook. While 1201 is taking down the mid lane turret.
Yeah, we are 5 minutes in and see the huge goal difference. The goal lead they are maintaining. Oh my god, that's almost 3,000 goal lead, right?
Yeah.
The We Love Ice Cream, they are, I think, if you ask me, with the positioning, the game they are playing, I think they are going to take this game as well.
Definitely, they do have the chances because at the end,
But-
the Lucas
but-
jungler,
Very early to predict.
very early to predict, but they did do a really good job at the draft with the last moment Lucas pick, like the cherry on top as the jungler, and he's undefeated so far, 604.
Yellowstone
Kimmy doing a really good
three
job at
turrets already.
poking. Mm-hmm. They're being forced to stick around together, and they're not even being able to come out and cover more map. I'm talking about Rook here because Kimmy as well as Millie, they're doing a really good job at poking them and keeping them stay at their own bases. Meanwhile, they are still trying though. Have a look at Kimmy, just waiting to teleport somewhere. But also, it's gonna be a really bad decision to jump onto Kimmy because he's only gonna open his teleport and nothing else.
They are not giving any space for
Yeah,
Yellowstone to breathe.
okay. I
There's
think I'm
another
gonna
engagement
anticipate
going
they're gonna
down.
teleport there. There you go, the teleport comes in. The four of them. Look at that. The infernal person Kimmy is definitely going down, but the god life aside of Roran. That's what he's here for. He's gonna use a teleport and he's gonna die. I did my job. You guys killed him.
But that's what how you expect your Deng to play. Initiate the game, the fight,
Yeah.
and the way he just sacrificed. That was any Deng is expected to do.
Good strategy. Definitely a good strategy. And nevertheless, even if Kimmy goes down, they do have phobias with the tanky person because even in the last match, Wangdu did a really good job at peeling and he was sustaining for a really long time. So they don't really have to worry about not having a front line either.
Ice Cream are in control of this game. They are dominating every engagement they have. They are dominating so far.
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see if Yellowstone could make a comeback in this game, because they have already lost 3 turrets already,
That
and
is
another
true.
one is going down. Another turret will be taken out here.
I doubt that there is gonna be any epic comeback from the side of Yellowstone because the draft is not really working out for them at all, especially the Fredrin pick because Raren is so very much mobile in comparison to their jungler, and they also have the range when it comes to the mage with Millie because Kimmy is gonna have to come a little closer, and obviously 1-0 with the Irritals in the last game, he have found his momentum, so I doubt that there will be any comeback, but still hoping for the best.
I love how Fursa is playing though. You
Yeah.
can see how he's zoning out, not allowing the opponent to come in with her ultimate. And as I was saying,
Yeah. Unleashes
I was
the
saying-
beast. There you go. Rayren unleashes the beast and takes down Rook with the help of actually Wangdu takes him down, and 1-0 comes in, takes on the marksman, double kill for the side of Wangdu. Going in for Panor. The next target is Harvey up there, little to no HP, but he might just escape this one. The Lord is
Lord is up.
standing.
The
They're gonna
Lord
take the
is up.
turret. Yep, gonna be an uncontested Lord.
yes,
But they are focused on the inhibitor.
and with that, I think Lucas will take Lord easily. Yeah, I think that's possible.
Definitely, he's going in for it while they're just keeping them distracted.
Oh, this Farsa man, he is just ripping the team apart.
No wonder they prioritized her first pick. And when it comes to Farsa versus Gimme, no doubt, Farsa, okay. Looks like something's happening. The teleport has been used. Rick will definitely be taken down.
Down here.
This is the problem. When you have a chip in your opponent, you cannot be
Yeah.
alone anywhere.
Rook trying his best to keep the team alive, but he's getting picked apart every time. And with Lord pushing the top lane, I think the pressure is building against Yellowstone here.
Yeah. Okay. They are going in for the inhibitor right now. Blazing Duet been used up, and there is no damage being dished out from the Blazing Duet. But it's Kimmy on the other hand. Taking down Kimmy. Kimmy takes on Kimmy. Wow. Okay. So that airstrike comes in. They are killing the RV. And main cause he did try to use that okay, hold on. It's the Unleashes the Beast goes in for the turret, but the kills comes in. Rooks with a minimal fury, but 1-0-1 dishing out the damage, killing spree over the tank. Chasing down Raren, but that's not gonna be a wise choice because 1-0-1 is standing there with full HP going for his next target. That is main Kai's, but the shutdown on Millie is a really good thing. And like that, they actually managed to defend.
Yeah, I think they need to get back now, regroup, re-strategize, and push again. Because top, they have lost the top turret, mid turret, now they have only one turret left. It's going to be an easy push if they can just regroup and push again, right? With the chip keeping an eye all over the map, letting the team know where engagement is going to be.
Well,
Ice cream is not giving this team to breathe.
that's not gonna happen.
God, and think of it, we thought this is going to be a clean wipe. How wrong?
Oh, look at that! Look at the engage! Look at the engage coming in from the side of Kimmy with the teleportation, and already Rooks have been down. The fact that has been expended already. Blazing Duet used, but no damage and unstoppable for 1-0-1 there. And it's 3-man down with the minions. They're just gonna end it easy peasy. Harvey taking in the damage from the side of 1-0-1. They're locking in the base right now. Wants to kill one person standing. Honey won't be able to come out, and that's the 4th match taken down by I Like Ice Cream.
Game 4 goes to Ice Cream. Oh my God! Now we have 2 each. One game remaining. Oh my God!
Yeah.
They are going to put everything they have in this next game if they have to. But I'm still gonna say how the Yellowstone made a mistake, I would say, from my end, because on third game they were trying to experiment with their pick. Like I said, the Selena pick, right?
Yeah.
I think that cost them the game number 3, which eventually are costing them this game number 4. Oh my God! But Farsa, oh my God, the way Farsa was playing, he wasn't letting anyone in. So Farsa, fantastic. I think MVP goes to Farsa this game.
Well, guess what? Now we have 2-all situation here, and this last match is gonna be the tiebreaker. It's definitely gonna be a banger and intense match. So guys, do not go anywhere. Let's take a break, and we'll be back soon.
The final showdown.
Okay, guys, so we're finally here. The last and deciding match of the entire tournament. The score right now is 2-all, and whoever wins this match takes away the prize pool.
Payback.
So,
Banning.
definitely gonna be an intense match. I think we will be able to see a lot of changes in the draft as well as in the gameplay, which is very necessary because so far, I think both teams are kind of aware of each other's strengths and weaknesses, and I am expecting some changes like a ban in the Farsa or a pick-off or snatching each other's hero. And like I said, guys, they have banned away the Farsa this time as well as the Irithel, but Uranus is opened. And what if Uranus is open and nobody still picks it? They'll be like, wow, we banned him the whole time for nothing. But let's see what's gonna be the first pick from the side of Yellowstone over here. And yeah, let me bring it up to you once again. We have Yellowstone on the blue side, and they have prioritized the Uranus.
I think Granger might be in play here this game because they are banning
Irithel.
Yeah,
Need no protection from the rain.
I think that
banning
would be a
Farsa, I
wise
think-
choice, maybe.
yeah. I'm not surprised. They are banning Farsa because how good Farsa was last game.
Ooh,
Give me
nice
something.
trade. That's a really good trade, Gara. I mean, they lure them up with the Uranus. Okay, take him, take away Uranus, not a problem. And they come up with the Kimi and the Basha. I mean, Basha started his presence, anti-heal, just build up on him, right? To say, wise choice,
Wises.
but we'll have
Wow.
to see. Yeah, Wises in the jungle, which worked for them in the first game, if you remember.
Oh yes. The first game.
Yeah, and they also have Zetian now, who's really good at CC. Her ultimate, oh my god, I play her myself, and she's so good in the gangs. Always a boon to have her. And well, we'll have to see how they come up with a counter. I think they're gonna have to take some sort of jungler or EXP who's gonna be able to dive into the back line and take away Honey. That's
Lapu.
Zetian. Lapu Lapu could be good because he can actually dive and go back and mark Honey.
Harvey. Okay,
No,
I was actually
Harvey.
looking for Harvey.
Harvey is the Uranus. Honey is the Zetian. So
my
yeah, it's alright.
I, Minotaur,
Your team
will finish off
Minotaur
what
again.
you left
Minotaur being banned, which is good. You don't want a healer, a healer that is so tanky. I mean, other healers when it comes to Florian and Rafaela and Angel, I don't know, they're like little healers that are squishy and you can just take them down. But the Minotaur in this meta, in this economy, better to ban him. Yeah.
With the draft pick, I think they have to be very, very careful here. Oh, they are, gonna go with Chip again.
Interesting. Will be good actually. Chip will be good, but I think at the end it will come down once again to their
Oh.
goal later, and that is
Go with
Bruno.
Bruno.
No more Granger. He regrets. he regrets playing Granger in the first two matches. 1-1. I was about to say 1-1. Actually, 1-1
I would love to see
would
1-1.
be really good. Yeah, 1-1 would be really good. And Nathan, BMI will come in handy because they do have the Lapu Lapu. But I was really excited to see 1-1, and 1-1 in this current meta is actually doing really good.
My God.
And,
Don't tell me they are going to pick Franco.
Franco.
They do.
Actually,
Oh.
good option. Because Lapu is gonna dive in and he can just use his bloody hand. Doesn't even have to hook. Yeah, but if he does,
actually, yeah,
bonus.
And along with Zidian, with her ultimate, giving vision everywhere, and then Franco will be there watching all the map. If he
Kalea?
connects hooks with the flicker combo, oh my God, the Franco pick! I think this is going to be a fantastic match up. Oh, they come in with Katok.
Okay. Gatot Gacha with the AOG will come in handy because he's gonna be able to dive into the back line where there will be Hane and Negative. But you know, Nathan, Moscow, these BMI picks are always good against the Gatot Kacha. So we'll have to see. But I don't know if you remember, but in the early first match before the game even started, I asked you to make predictions, and both of us predicted that.
Wow.
Yeah, you said that it's gonna be a 3-2 situation, and I said maybe it's gonna be the other way around. Then we are very close. Yeah, to see what's really gonna
So
happen.
I still have my money on.
Yeah.
I still have my money on the Yellowstone. I'm actually going to cheer for them to make comeback here. I would say comeback because they lost.
Last two matches.
They were leading. Yeah, they were leading. So, anyways, game number 5, the final game. This is too
Is this
early.
gonna be first blood?
Oh no, the flicker is fixed out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we all know how dangy this Uranus could be. So annoying.
No wonder he was banned so far.
Oh,
First miss.
this is the first book.
Not a problem. This is gonna be fun. Anyways, yeah. I think I'm gonna go for I like ice cream. Let's see. This is the deciding match,
of
guys.
course, they have built their momentum. They are ready to make a comeback here.
Mhm.
With that confidence coming in with back-to-back wins against the one who was leading 2-0. Oh my god, imagine how confident they are coming into this game.
Definitely. Could be a reverse sweep.
Could be, yes.
Okay. The EXP looks fun right now. Harvey versus Wangdu, both tanky and both just healing and dealing damage to each other. Meanwhile, in the bottom lane, sorry, the mid lane, there's a skirmish between Kimmy as well as Main Cuts. Kimmy might be able to take down, and there you go, the first blood from the side of Yellowstone. And he takes down Kimmy. Could be a punish. There we go. Oh, Rook. He did the hook came in handy and he takes down. Wow, Rarin. That was crazy hook. I thought he was gonna kill himself with the hook. But good backup from Hane actually. What an early game skirmish.
Frango pick, I think, is if you have to be very careful with Kimmy being on the other side of you know how the Frango doesn't have that mobility, I would say, against Kimmy. Like
And look at that. The
and
mobility, like you mentioned, and Kimmy takes him down. Meanwhile, the turtle has been taken down by Main Kais. They're gonna go in and commit for the gang, I suppose, but Main Kais will have to go away. But look at the damage being dealt. Hane comes in as well. He does have the ultimate. He used it already, and Hane will only be taking down the kills. A double kill could actually have been a maniac as well, but they escaped.
Wow.
The power of ZTN.
I was just saying about the disadvantage of Franco against Kimmy, and Kimmy just comes in and kills Franco. Woo!
I think what Franco is planning to do is stick around with ZTN, and anybody who comes down to ZTN is going to use his ultimate. Meanwhile, could be a gang. AOG been expended and wasted. Negative doesn't have the mana, so he's going to have to back off. And they're just being chased down for now, but they're not really looking for a fight because ZTN is dominating. Now, things doesn't look that good for Team Ice Cream because of ZTN. Okay, look at that. Raren coming straight in for Hane with the ZTN, but ZTN with the Phoenix Strike pushing him away, but shout down finally. What a great play. Again, with the SOS going straight in for the Franco there. Very low on HP, but manages to escape. Rook, GG well played. Kimmy comes in, but he will be taken down from the side of Harvey. But he's being followed by Wangdu as well. Look at that, Kimmy. Finally punished for so much overextension.
Earlier, Kimmy was trying to escape, but Uranus just dived and just took Kimmy out. Like it was nothing.
No wonder he was banned the whole time. And the last
That's
man,
the
they
advantage
decided
of
to let him
picking,
free.
Yeah, that's the advantage of picking Uranus.
Okay. Okay, are we gonna see a flicker hook? He doesn't have. Oh, he does have his flicker. Could be able to. Okay, it's gonna be a turtle fight. Wang Du jumps in to main Kai's. Main Kai's. And with okay, the AOG pops in up to main Kai. That's good. Turtle has been taken down by the YSS here though. 1-0-1 comes in for the backup, but Harvey dishing out so much damage, but he's taken down instead. Like I said, Turtle is presents the anti-heal inbuilt on Basha is gonna hurt, but look at their HP. Hane, no one is being able to even reach up to him, just dealing damage from far away, and the skills has been secured by main Kaz. And look at that, 1-0-1 comes from the backup. Hane will be taken out as well. He is slain. Could be a maniac, but whoop. The maniac has been stolen by Millie.
I was just looking at Franco and the way he plays the hook.
That was so much fun. The backup from the side of 1-0-1 was crazy. He almost had a maniac, but Millie stole it last moment.
Oh, but I think it's a very good pick. Mid lane taking Kimi as mid laner. Bottom lane.
Already down. Rook is already down. Kimi popped the AOG
Franco.
and the tower dies and they took him down. That was like so easy peasy. I think the only thing that went really wrong was the Franco pick.
Yeah,
Probably.
Franco. But if he connects the hook with the flicker combo, anyone he can pick. The front laner, that could be the turning point of any team fights. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. But you know what? It's not really easy to hook. I play Franco and I struggle. I'm never like I
In a
can never
competitive
hook
game
an
like this,
enemy.
yeah.
Everything else. Okay. Harvey, the thing is, Harvey here, I expected him to, just be a menace all over the map and this and that, but he's not really being able to live up to that, mainly because the turtle is present, but the AOG pops in, connects to none, but the turtle has been taken out. The main Kai is there, dishing out a lot of damage as well. The heals are already expanded, but the damage from the side of Hane, a mega kill for the side of 1-2-0-1 who comes in at the back at the last moment, but he's gonna have to run away for now. Hook is still there, standing, looking for a hook. Rook is looking for a hook, my bad.
Rook here is just the only advantage they have with Rook right now is just the hook. He has to connect. He has to connect every hook he throws.
Yeah. But, the most amount of impact in all the gangs here is being done by Honey. Honey's impact is just too much. Just standing there with the Feeding Strike and the Fury of the Phoenix, they're winning almost all the gangs because of that ZTN. And they're finding it really hard to mark ZTN down before they lose the gangs. So I think both the teams are playing this neck to neck, but it's like at this point both of them are walking on thin ice.
Speaking of neck to neck, they have 10 kill feeds. On the kill feed have 10 each. With the goal lead advantage, of course, not much. Just almost just 1k difference.
Yeah, could be a gang in the top lane. Looks like 1-2-0-1 with the bloody hand. Franco with a flicker and the bloody hand. Raren will be taken down as well. Double kill for the side of negative. He's gonna go for a triple. I suppose Kimi not in a very good position. He's being chased down, but Kimi comes in trying to take him down. But that was a bad decision last minute. Yeah, he was trying to be sneaky. He thought maybe I'll take negative down before I die, but well, not today.
They are invading now. Of course, with that advantage.
And they're going for one to this time. The Fury of Phoenix comes in with a CC and easy kill over there. Raren comes in with the Shield of Spirit and the negative, actually half HP. They're going for the Lord, who will be able to take the Lord there. Shield of Unity being spent already. And Harvey trying to zone them out. The AOG pops in, connects to none, but could be a distraction. Kimi has been melted down with the BMI. Look at that. The Lord has been taken out by main Kais and killing spree for the Raren. They're gonna go in for 1-0-1, I suppose, but they're not gonna go for a chase right now. Wow. The way he was melted. I told you. When you have, when you have a Gatot Kacha in your opponent, people go for BMI picks such as Nathan, Moskov, and Claude. But Kimi, on the other hand, he saw the Nathan and he still chose to go for the Gatot Kacha.
Now Nathan with the Holy Crystal.
Well, the Lord's marching. It's just a first Lord, a little baby dinosaur, which they can obviously. Okay, like I told you, AOG used, but because of the BMI negative, manages to escape. But wait, hold on, 1-0-1 is dishing out a lot of damage, and it's gonna be able to take another kill. Shut down. The triple could be a maniac, but he's been shut down as well by main Kais, and main Kais is shut down by Millie.
How the table have turned? They were pushing with Lord.
Red team
And
Well,
whole map goes down. Oh my god. With that Gatot with his AOG. Oh my god.
Actually, the AOG was on point, but like I told you in the drafting phase as well, AOG is not good against heroes like Nathan and Claude, who like they have this battle mirror image thing, that feature, and as soon as the AOG popped, Negative just uses BMI, and guess what? The AOG was wasted. But tables turned as soon as the entire team came for the backup for Kimi. Oh, that's a hook! That's a hook! Right on the base, right on the turret and Raren. That was a crazy good hook.
That is
was a
what we are
fluke.
expecting of Franco to do.
Definitely a fluke, but definitely worked out for them. Kimi will be melted as well. Like I said, Gatot Kacha. I mean, not a really good choice here. They did mess up with the draft.
How do you fight against this opponent where they have this Zayden with the vision, they have this YSS?
Okay. That was a good jump. They did commit to the fight and manages to take down one kill, but the turnaround.
Watch out for Franco.
Okay, Torres Presents coming in, but look at that. They have a lot of damage. They can easily melt them down. The YSS here, main Kais, I think is full build.
Franco just suppressed. Anyways, we have second lot coming up. Here it's going to be very interesting to see if they try and contest this lot, because this lot could change the whole game. Oh, but no, they are just going to take the lot with ease. No, they're not going to contest the lot. In fact, they are going to regroup and try and defend this push.
Yeah, they don't have another option right now, really, because all the resources were expended, and honestly, the gold gap is just increasing, and they should have banned Zitian. Also, the Gatot Kacha pick especially after Negative has already picked Nathan, was a bad decision.
I mean, it's all about positioning right here, this game. And with YSS, with his ultimate giving vision all over the map, and with Zadian, there is nowhere to hide for these people. And oh my god, that's what
Wow! I mean, why would you do that? That's basic map presence. You have a Franco in your opponent, you're gonna expect him to stay there. But that's another GG hook. What on earth happened to the Franco suddenly? All the spirits goes in. Oh, look at that! Right into the base. Harvey takes down Millie just like that. And they're gonna be taking down the base. Just two men standing. They won't be able to defend the Lord, I suppose. And the grand finale will be taken down by Yellowstone probably. But they're trying really hard to defend though. And look at that. Raren goes down as well. 1-0-1 comes back. Then they might actually be able to defend. Could be a turnaround, but he doesn't have to. He will have to be careful though. He will have to be careful. It's Harvey. Okay, Zitian comes in. Double kill. That was unexpected.
I think he'll be able to
Will
chase
be a
on
triple.
Franco
Will
here.
be a triple.
Oh,
And there we go.
wow.
Wow. 1-0-1. Saving the day. Actually, it was Raren. And Kimmy. They did waste a lot of time. They did give 1-0 the time to respawn.
Oh, so that was the mistake that's going to cost them this game, maybe.
Yeah. Wow. But oh my god, did you notice the hooks in that moment? Wait,
Oh.
hold on. They're going for a dive. But oh, that was so close. That was so close. They almost got main Kais. But
That was
it's
one
fine.
sexy looking hook.
Definitely. I mean, those two hooks, just with the Lord there, definitely a moment to clip. That was so good.
It was a shame they couldn't capitalize on that though.
Yeah,
And I
they
think there was
almost
a
did.
big mistake made by Bruno there, being the damage dealer. He was out there knowing Franco is there.
Mm-hmm. But wait, look at the way they're melting the
There
Lord.
goes-
AOG pops in. It's a retribution fight, and the Lord has been taken out by main Kais. My bad. Basha wasn't even here for a retribution fight, but they might just be able to get the kills. Look at that. 1-0 goes in for double kill. They have already taken down 2 main kills. Could be a triple, but Kimmy comes in. Millie takes in another one. Finally, and look at that. Oh,
Oh my
Millie
god.
has been taken down. The BMI comes in handy for the side of negative. They don't have the
just
Lord. They're gonna have
sent
to be
it.
careful. They need people. That was actually a big risk that they took. They don't have the Lord, but they still went in for the kills, which is actually good because it worked out for them. But I don't think that negative and Harvey will be able to end this because 1-0-1 is standing with Wangdu over there as well as Raren. Gonna provide the front line. Could be bad. AOG pops in and they take down negative. Harvey will be going back, of course. Like I said, they should have
will
stayed
survive.
back. And now the Lord survives.
How nerve-wracking is this game? That was the second Lord push.
Have to say, 1-0 is saving the day for them. But okay,
Franco
okay,
with a
Raren, no hook, hook miss, but the ZTN
Oh,
Phoenix
my
Fury comes
goodness.
in with the CC! And they're gonna be able to do a wipeout probably. Wang Ju being chased down as well as Raren. They've already taken down 1-0. There will be no one to defend. It's just Millie standing his triple kill. Could be a maniac, but finally, they've at least managed to take Harvey down. Will there be any chance of defense? I doubt that. Look at the magic of the ZTN's ultimate. And they're gonna definitely lock in the base right now.
I think this is going
They're
to be
trying
the
to, yeah,
end
yeah,
here.
yeah. Okay, the minions are still standing though. Millie trying really hard to defend with the Kimmy, but for how
They-
long will he even stand? And this is gonna be
Oh.
the end of the tournament, and the prize pool will be taken down by Yellowstone. And guess what? Gara's prediction was right
My
on point.
my prediction came true, but I am kind of disappointed at how it ended. Oh my god, what a game! And with that, Yellowstone takes the grand prize of 6,000 rupees. Woo, what a game!
Definitely a grand finale worth watching and casting. I enjoyed thoroughly, and this was so much fun, interesting actually, because of the way both the teams played. And I think congratulations to ESAN for successfully hosting the tournament and having such a awesome actually grand final where the fights were just neck to neck. There were so many moments worthy of clipping. Right? I think it's a big W.
How well did Franco play? Oh my
Yeah.
god!
I think they made a really big mistake giving away the ZTN because the gangs, almost all the gangs that they won was because of the ultimate of ZTN.
Yes, with the vision that she was providing on top of that,
Yes.
there was just
Yeah.
no way they could hide from that.
Yeah.
Oh, what a game!
It was a close call. But congratulations to the winner, that is Yellowstone, and team I Like Ice Cream will definitely come back stronger next time. They are already pretty strong. It's a tournament, win and loss happens, and I think with this, myself, Miss Jenny, and Gara is gonna sign out.
Signing off.